Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from this girl, and she was saying to me, she was like, Mr. Locario, why is it that guys always play women, and why do they do this? Why do they break girls' hearts, and why do they lead women on, and why do they do this and do that, right? And basically, the main reason why guys play girls is because they can, okay? And the reason why they can is because most women don't know what they want. And since they don't know what they want, they don't really stick to anything. And then a guy can manipulate the woman into giving him what he wants and then just kicking her to the curb if that's the case, right? So, for example, a woman might say, hey, I want to get to know a certain guy before I get physical with him, before I have sex with him and all this other stuff. And then a guy, he's hearing her say this and he's like, okay, whatever. And he knows how to make her feel a certain way to drop the drawers. So she's not, consistent in what she's saying. Like her actions are not going with what she's saying because she is so susceptible to this guy's game. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is that, a lot of times women say they want certain things, but then their actions don't really dictate what they say they want. And most of the times they don't know what they want in the first place. So a lot of times women will say stuff and then the guy is like, well, it doesn't matter because it doesn't really matter what she says in most cases because she's saying this thing and I know I can still, get her to feel a certain way in order to, make her want to do other things that she said she might not want to do. And then once he gets her in that position, he's like, okay, I'm done with you and get out of my face. And then the girl feels like, oh, this guy played me. He, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, a lot of times women, y'all, the thing you ladies need to do is this. You need to really understand what the hell you're about. Once you understand what you're about, you stick with that, and then you won't be getting played as much. Because, the guy's only going to be able to do what you allow him to do. So if he makes you feel a certain way, you feel a certain way, you're allowing him to make you feel that way in order for you to do this thing that you said you wasn't going to do. Like, I'll give you another stupid example. I remember one of my friends, he was on this online dating site, right? And he's one of those dudes, he's kind of buff, so he likes to take pictures with his shirt off. And it was a girl who he messaged. And on her profile, she said, don't message me if you have your shirt off. If you have shirtless pics, don't hit me up. Right? So he texts this girl on that site. He sends her a message. And in the message, he says, I have my shirt off. And he has a picture with his shirt off. That was his message. I have my shirt off. And the chick responds to him and tries to talk to him. And he's going back and forth and he gets her number. But she just said, don't respond to me if you have your shirt off. I'm not going to respond to you if you have your shirt off. And guess what happened? This guy who had his shirt off hollered at her, and then he got with her. And this is how a lot of you ladies get played because you don't stick to what you're about. Or you don't know what you're about. And then dudes do what they want with you, and then they kick you to the curb. And then you're upset because you started catching feelings for this guy. But if you would have stuck to what you're about and what you're trying to do, then this shit wouldn't really be happening like that. Because if you know that, if you say to yourself, hey, I don't want to do this, or I want to do that, or I want to make this happen, or I don't want to make this happen because I'm looking for this in my life, I'm looking for that in my life, right? Then you will actually attract men who are going to be about that shit. But if you're being all wishy-washy because you get manipulated by how he makes you feel, then you're going to get played. And the guys do this because they can. And they can because you allow them to do it. It's really that simple. So, just wanted to lay that on you ladies. So if you got any questions, man, hit me up. Make sure you go to mrlocario.com to get my free audio program, 7 Highly Effective Steps to Finding and Keeping a Man. And I will holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Step up your dating game and join dating coach Mr. Lucario's Bad Boy and Bad Girl membership program. By becoming a member, you will receive 45 through 90-minute audio and video step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month that are guaranteed to help you get what you want out of your dating life. Go to MrLucario.com to join today. That's MrLocario.com. MrLucario.com.